My dear friends, welcome to StudyIQ. I am Prashant Mamani and I hope you all are doing good. Dear friends, StudyIQ brings pen drive and tablet courses for your preparation. We offer different pen drive and tablet courses for different exams. To know more about it, check out studyiq.com. Just in case if you have any queries, you have chat support available on our portal, as well as you have this numbers on your screen. You can give us a call anytime you like. With this, identify the picture, right? Identify the animal that you can see on your screen. Give me the name of this animal, as well as do mention whether this animal falls in endangered or critically endangered, or whether it is safe, nothing has to be done about it, etc, etc, right? And the reason why I have added this sort of picture is because many times you find this sort of questions, and I believe that if you have a clear image in your mind, that it is easier to feed that information and to recall that information whenever it is required. With this, dear friends, the first item that we have is pertaining to Vice President's office, and the topic of this discussion is representative of people. Now, dear friends, this is part of your syllabus, right? Representative of people, or it is also known as, it also falls under this RP Act. And you can include in it all the politicians, that is MPs and MLAs who represents us at state as well as national level. With this, you can also add, of course, they are not directly falling under this RP Act, but when we talk about working for the betterment of people or for the welfare of society, then you can add civil servants as well with them. The only difference is that this MPs and MLAs are directly elected by the people, and here the civil servants are selected via different exams. I'm sure many of you in future would be falling under this category of civil servants, and who knows, many of you may in future be some sort of successful politicians as well. At the end of the day, remember, both these different categories of people, they work for the betterment of society, and there are many things in common between them. And you can club these things that have been said by Venkaiah Naidu ji. What he is saying is that there are 4 things that are important to politicians, and he has termed it as 4 C's: character, caliber, capacity, and conduct. Let me explain conduct a little bit. See, the problem in our society is that politicians are basically working, they are there for us, right? In any democracy, it is the people, it is the citizens who are the king and queens in that society. But some of them, some politicians are thinking other way around. They consider themselves as king and queen, and we have seen misbehavior of many politicians in aeroplanes, and we also see that they are taking out guns and things like that at toll plaza, right? So these are the things. Of course, these things are not at all acceptable in today's India. And in near future, we are also going, or we are in fact working for a new India by 2022, isn't it? So you can understand that we require a drastic change in the conduct of politicians, how they carry themselves, how they speak, what are the topics that they are raising, this sort of things. All these things have to change if we want to change India for good. With this, he also talked about the things that are needed in politics. He talked about philosophy, principles, policies, and performance. Performance is one of the most important thing in today's era. Today we got election result of Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. Now let's talk about Gujarat a little bit. You know that Gujarat is a sort of hub, or you can say it is a core of BJP, right? And BJP has, of course, won in this state of Gujarat, but the thing to remember here is that they have not performed as they have performed earlier, and because of this thing, there is a drop in the seats that they have won. So you can clearly see that it doesn't matter if you're very famous one of your party member is a prime minister, it doesn't matter. If you are not able to perform, then people will bring you down. So this is the very important thing. And the third item he has talked about, the things that should be avoided altogether, is community, caste and cash. Now he was speaking during this commemorative postage stamp release in the name of Sri Bansiri Das Gupta. You can see here he is Bansiri Das Gupta, and here you can see Vice President as well as other important dignitaries on stage. Now let's go through Bansiri Das Gupta, right? Let's see the things that are associated with him. See, he is considered as a true Gandhian. He was a great freedom fighter as well as visionary and a mass leader. He launched agitation for this Jind state, and after independence, post-independence, independent period, he was instrumental in ensuring the merger of this state of Jind with Indian Union. He also fought against many social evils like social oppressions and caste inequalities and gender inequalities. He fought against child marriage and dowry system, and he was relentless in his struggle against the practice of untouchability. He fought for Dalits, and he ensured that they get a right to enter temples and use public wells. With this, he was selected 3 times as MLA to this Haryana Legislative Assembly, as well as he has occupied office of Speaker in this Haryana Assembly, as well as he has twice he has played, or he has worn a hat of Chief Minister. With this, in 1996, he became member of Rajya Sabha. Very important personality here, right? Many times you are, 20 words or 50 words. In 50 words, you have to explain the works done by famous leaders and famous people. So I thought I should share these things with you guys. With this, Global Innovation Index is out of 2017, and India's rank is rank 60 out of 127 countries, right? Global Innovation Index, and India has launched its own innovation index, which is known as India Innovation Index. If we see ourselves, if we compare ourselves or our progress, if we compare it with last year, then last year we were at number 66. This year we are at 60, a jump of 6 places, which is not bad. Of course, we want to see ourselves as a top innovation country in the world, and for that, India Innovation Index is something that can help us to do that. It is launched by 3 agencies, right? Niti Aayog, DIPP and CII. Together they have launched this India Innovation Index, and one of the main aim is to create a healthy competition and to make sure that India becomes an innovation driven economy. Nowadays we are seeing that we are living in an era of rapid change. Things are changing quite drastically, right? The incremental change era has gone. Nowadays we have a sort of radical changes, right, taking place in all different spheres of our life. May it be polity, may it be society, may it be education, technology, everything. The changes that we see are quite rapid in nature, and the objective of this CII is to, as I told you, one of the main aim is to make our economy, right, particularly economy as an innovation driven economy. With this, it is creating healthy competition between different states, so that the states can compete with each other, of course, in a healthy way. And the best one is ranked. Means the states are ranked as per their performance, and the data is also shared on real-time basis on its website too. So a good move by all these 3 agencies. With this, dear friends, let's have a quick glance at world level. GII. You have Switzerland as the number 1 country, and of course, needless to say that developed countries are the most innovative countries in the world. And if we see the regional records, then it is good that when it comes to Central and Southern Asia, India is number 1. With this, dear friends, we have also launched a Smart India Hackathon and Smart India Hardware Hackathon. Remember when different brains, young minds were asked to hack, and other teams were asked to stop this hacking and things like that. So it was a good brainstorming session, I must say, and we have Startup India and other things as well that are going on in our country that is promoting innovation. With this, dear friends, Sendai Framework, one of the most important framework that you should keep in your mind. It is pertaining to disaster management, right? You find this sort of questions every year, right? That Sendai Framework is related with what? So remember, it is disaster management, and Sendai Framework for disaster risk reduction. Needless to say, it is against fighting basically the losses or the damages that we face during disaster, to mitigate all those risks. And the period is 2015 to 2030. India is a signatory of this Sendai Framework, and a 3-day program has started, in which you have National Disaster Management Authority. It will collaborate with the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction, Global Education and Training Institute. With this, dear friends, Global Hunger Index was also mentioned in today's PIB 2017. Our rank is 100 out of 190, which is 19, which is very bad. And there is a special video lecture available on our YouTube channel. Make sure you check that one out. It will give you an in-depth analysis and understanding of a global hunger index, how we can get rid of it and how we can improve our ranking and things like that. I have discussed in details about integrities or the things that are associated with hunger and the problems that we face in our country. And you will find definition and explanation of all these different things. Undernourishment, child wasting, child stunting and child mortality. With this, dear friends, today I have some important items, right? You find this sort of questions as well, MCQ questions. This is pertaining to Army's military exercise, Indian Army's military exercise with its counterpart of different countries. So first one is India and Oman. Oman is an Arabic country. It shares border with Arabian Sea. So India and Oman's military exercise is known as Al Naga. Then you have Indo-Nepal, Surya Kiran, Indo-Mongolia, very different name, Nomadic Elephant. Indo-Nomadic, I believe, would be symbolizing Mongolia, and elephant would be symbolizing India. Then India and USA, quite famous one. We have talked about this thing in our previous discussion. It is a Yudh Abhyas, India and USA, and India and Sri Lanka. Mitra Shakti, Indo-Russia is known as Prabal Dostik 2017, and Indo-Bangladesh is Sampriti. And the last one is Indo-UK, which is Ajay Warrior. So these are different military exercises that are conducted in 2017 between India and different countries. So please keep them in mind. With this, dear friends, yesterday's answers are Marx and Lenin paper and Mount. In this, the name of the person in picture is IPS Atul Karwal. He's also known as Everest because he's the first civil servant to surmount Mount Everest. He has written a book as well on Mount Everest. Very inspiring, very motivating book. I have gone through it. I reckon when you can, then do go through this book. It will motivate you quite a lot, and that motivation won't be a sort of a thing that will go up and come down. No, it will stay with you forever. With this, you have today's questions. The highest coal producing country in the world is A, India, B, USA, C, China, D, Russia. Sompen tribe is found in, I'll spell it out for you, SHOMPEN. Sompen tribe is found in Nilgiri Hills, Nicobar Islands, Spiti Valley or Lakshadweep Islands. With this, dear friends, don't forget to check out StudyIQ.com for your pen drive and tablet courses. As I told you, many interesting videos are available on our YouTube channel. Make sure you check them out. They are there for you you have to utilize them, right? We deliver them keeping in mind your necessity, so make sure you go through them. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will share this PDF on our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description of this video. It will also be shared by me on my Facebook page, which is Prashant T. Mavani, and if you can, please share it with other people as well. With this, I end this discussion. I will see you all soon. Enjoy your studies. Jai Hind and goodbye for now.